Hallo kijkers en welkom by nog 'n episode van Erongo Talk. Dankie vir julle almal wat gereeld by ons inskakel. Vandag kuier ons vanaf ons ateljee by Platz Meer in Swakopmund. Ons bring vir julle die nuus, die weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis heel mondelik gaan byt. Ons gaan lê besoek af by Dynese Hoërskool in Swakopmund waar 'n onderwyser Daniel Gawesep en leerlinge van die skool sukkel met die konstruksie van 'n grasveld vir sportdoeleindes. Soos gebruiklik is ons kalenderdag eerste op die lys en vandag vier ons motorassurantiedag. Geniet hierdie video insetsel saam met ons.
Erongo Talk brings you community news in the Erongo region. Erongo Talk aims to reach coastal residents, keeping them updated on what's happening in their community. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 102.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: Erongo, The Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and Namibia Media Holdings. Erongo Talk focuses on community news, weather update, fishing report, helpful tips, as well as sport and entertainment. For news-related or advertising queries, contact Erongo Talk at synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
Ons begin vandag se nuus op 'n tragiese noot. 'n 4-jarige meisie is na bewering Vrydag omstreeks 6:00 in Swakopmund deur 'n Staffordshire Bull Terrier genaamd Pedro gebyt en ernstig beseer. Die voorval het in Olivia Haifuku-straat naby Mondesa kliniek plaasgevind. 'n Persoon wat bekend is aan die eienaar van die honde, Charlton Blau, is na bewering gesien waar hy die honde vanaf die eienaar se werf verwyder het sonder sy toestemming. Volgens Blau het die individu die hond uit sy leiband vrygelaat aangesien dit gelyk het of die hond verstik. Hy het uiteindelik beheer oor die honde verloor wat veroorsaak het dat die diere vrylik in verskillende rigtings weggehardloop het. Een van die honde het toe die 4-jarige slagoffer opgemerk en wreed aangeval. Die kind is in die hospitaal opgeneem maar is in 'n stabiele toestand met erge oopwonde aan 'n regterbeen en onder die knie. Die ouers van die slagoffer is ingelig en 'n ondersoek deur die polisie is aan die gang. Volgens die skakelbeampte van die munisipaliteit, Linda Mapupa, is die hond intussen verwyder deur die polisie met bystand wat deur die Swakopmund munisipaliteit se dierebeheerafdeling verleen is. Daar word beweer dat dit die 3de voorval is waarby dieselfde hond betrokke is en dat Blau 2 dae voor die laaste voorval 'n waarskuwing van die munisipaliteit van Swakopmund se dierebeheer afdeling ontvang het. Die munisipaliteit het bevestig dat daar geen bewys van inenting vir die hond is nie en die veearts sal fisies vir hondsdolheid moet assesseer. Die hond sal ook van kant gemaak word. Mapupa het verduidelik dat die munisipaliteit se verordeninge aandui dat honde aan 'n leiband moet wees wanneer hulle buite die erf of in enige openbare ruimte is en laat slegs 4 geregistreerde honde per huishouding toe. Dit is bekend dat hierdie honde eienaar 5 ongeregistreerde honde op sy eiendom het. Blau het die slagoffer in die hospitaal besoek en onderneem om die slagoffer en die familie ten volle te ondersteun. En nog nuus. 'n Sportonderwyser David Gawesep het in 2019 'n inisiatief begin om 'n sportveld by Dynese hoërskool te bou. Die skool maak voorsiening vir meer as 1000 leerders. Gavasep sê dat die eerste fase van die projek met 'n geraamde algehele begroting van 450.000 Namibiese dollar, die installering van die pypekleppe en die plant van die eerste bonder gras wat deur die munisipaliteit geskenk is, behels het. Die leerders het die projek begin deur die grond gelyk te maak, mis by te voeg en die gras te plant. Hy sê dat die kinders kan net soveel doen in die afwesigheid van hulp en die projek het tot stilstand gekom in die eerste fase. Dit wil voorkom asof die skool se pleidooie vir bystand van maatskappye op dowe ore geval het. In die afwesigheid van skoolfondse wat nie deur ouers betaal hoef te word nie, probeer die skool om fondse te genereer sodat die projek vorentoe kan beweeg. Die ouers het ook deur die leerders 'n inisiatief geloods om fondse vir die projek in te samel en sowat 17.000 Namibiese dollar wat gegenereer is in die projek teruggeploeg. Gavasep het 'n beroep op die sakegemeenskap gedoen om in te kom en te verseker dat die projek 'n realiteit kan word. Enige ondersteuning en bystand sal met oop arms verwelkom word. Daar word meer gras en swaar masjinerie benodig om te help om die oorblywende helfte van die veld voor te berei. Die gras aan die een helfte van die veld moet ook gesny word en dan aan die ander kant oorgeplant word. Volgens Gavasep is daar nie regtig 'n skool met 'n goed toegeruste gras sportveld in Swakopmund nie. Die idee is om 'n sportveld te skep wat deur alle skole gebruik kan word. Hy het potensiële skenkers wat die skool voorheen genader het, aangemoedig om te reageer en hierdie droom 'n werklikheid te maak. In nog nuus. Die gemeenskapsaktivis Michael Amoshilelo, wat aangekla word van die pleeg van openbare geweld en die belemmering van 'n verkeersbeampte in sy pligte, is borgtog van 3.000 Namibiese dollar toegestaan. Die saak is tot 13 Maart 2023 uitgestel vir verdere ondersoek. Amoshilelo, verteenwoordig deur Samuel Amumu, het maandag sy eerste verskyning voor Landros John Sindano by die Walvisbaai Landroshof gemaak na sy arrestasie Vrydag in die Havadorp. Die beskuldigde is borgtog toegestaan op voorwaarde dat hy nie van 'n soortgelyke oortreding, onregmatige openbare byeenkoms of openbare geweld aangekla mag word nie en is verbied om die Netlife Plaza in die distrik Walvisbaai binne te gaan hangende die afhandeling van die saak. Volgens die polisieverslag het Amoshilelo na bewering 'n vreedsame betoging gereël en terwyl hy dit begelei het, onwettig en opsetlik besluit om 'n byeenkoms op 'n openbare pad te hou wat gevolg gehad het dat vrye vloei van verkeer belemmer is. Hy het glo geweier om na die aangewese area van die byeenkoms te beweeg en het na bewering ook versuim om te voldoen aan die bepalings soos uiteengesit in sy kennisgewing wat hy by die polisie ingedien het. Amoshilelo het met die media en betogers buite die hof gepraat en gesê hy beplan om na Windhoek te reis en die grootste Shoprite winkel in die land te sluit. Ons sal ons met Shoprite in Windhoek begin en voortgaan om hulle bedrywighede dwars deur die land te lê. Shoprite moet doen wat reg is, het hy gesê. En daarmee kom ons dan aan die einde van vandag se nuus. Besoek gerus ons webwerf www.erongo.com.na vir meer nuus oor die Erongo streek.
Namibia Media Holdings will once again publish the sought-after special focus edition on the marine and fishing sector, which will cover in-depth insight on the industry, its role players in government and private sector, and its stakeholders in Namibia. The Marine and Fishing Focus will be published on Tuesday, the 22nd of February 2023 in the NMH daily publications, namely Republican, Namibian Sun, and Allgemeine Zeitung. To find out more about the combined advertising packages, including print, social and digital media, as well as NTV, contact us at focuseditions@synergy.com.na.
Tell us about this initiative.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity given. This initiative started almost 4 years ago. What we are trying to do is to create a sport field for our kids. The whole thing here is that if you go around the whole of Swakopmund, there is not even one school with a well-equipped sport field. We have to fight and squeeze in with the municipal field most of the time. So the idea behind this is that once we create a sport field, we want to accommodate all the other schools in Swakopmund. So our appeal is to go out that at least one school in Swakopmund to have a proper sport field so that we can assist each other during the times of athletics, soccer seasons, cricket seasons. So our dire need is to have a proper sports field at one of the Swakopmund schools.
Yes. Now you already started with this, as you said, 4 years ago. How far are you now?
Man, we are stuck in that first phase. It's very tough. We render our letters, as to application letters to different companies. We approach different business people. To our vein up to today, as a school, we are still struggling alone. We are still alone in this project. And since we don't have the school fees to be paid anymore by parents, we are trying here and there with small fees that we can get to make something around here.
You are talking about the first phase. What does the first phase involve?
The first phase involved, we started off with the pipes installation of the valves, and then the first grass that we were given by the municipality. So that's currently the first phase that we're having.
Yes.
We need to develop to a state whereby we conclude or finish the project so that we can start. But for 4 years down, we still are stuck in the first phase.
What do you need?
Our appeal as a school is we need assistance from the business world. People that will really take us with our arms to complete the project. We know it's not easy, but yet any support, any kind of assistance is welcome by this state so that we can just progress probably half the field this year and the other half of the field next year.
Yes. Yes. So in terms of your assistance required, what is of immediate importance to you?
Of immediate importance, if you can look through the field, is we still want to prepare the field, the other half of the field very well. We need to have the assistance of tractors, have the assistance of machinery that will help us to prepare the field. And then obviously we want to cut the half of the field that we are having so that we can replant this grass to the other sides. But before that takes place, we need assistance of cleaning and preparing the other half of the field.
Okay. In terms of learners' involvement, how involved are the learners of the school in this project?
In fact, they were the first group. When we started off with the learners preparing the fields, adding manure, they have leveling the soil, and thereafter, even when we were given grass by municipality, they were the ones that were doing the planting job. So after that, after that we still struggle. The kids can only do so much if there's assistance from outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at this stage of the project, you need machinery, heavy machinery, moving machinery, as well as more grass, if I understand you correctly.
Yeah, yes, more grass, yes.
Okay. So when would you like to complete this project?
We don't want to put a time limit because what we are looking at is at least this year to complete half of the field, so that we can continue next year. But then it depends from the corporate world out there. Once we get enough funds, and if there is possibility to complete it this year, we will do so. All
Yes.
depends from what is coming our way.
Yes. Now, if this facility materialize, what will it mean for the community and the schools in the area?
It will mean a lot. Currently, our Swakopmund sport field is out of order. We are not using it for the past 5-6 years. And as I said in the beginning, there is no other sport field in Swakopmund that schools are having are benefiting.
Yes.
So this project means that our neighboring schools and all Swakopmund schools can utilize the field. And then the reliance on the municipality
Yes.
will become less. So we will make our field available to the rest of the schools. Athletics will take place on booking basis.
Yes.
We can have our soccer leagues running here. Because when our soccer leagues are starting, then it's a fight again with the clubs. And those clubs, because they are the ones looking after their fields, and they don't want school leagues and schools to participate to play on their fields. So this will mean a lot to all the schools in Swakopmund.
Yes. So the municipality have already came on board. Who else helped you to reach this stage?
Apart from the municipality, we really do not have right now. Here and there are some letters that are with some of the corporate world companies. So responses are very slow to come by. So right now, it's the parents through the learners. We had a project whereby each class did fundraising, and the little we got from those learners, we also plow in here.
Now, Mr. Kabesep, tell us about the other phases of this project.
Yeah, apart from what I've just mentioned earlier, we are also planning to develop the sport field into athletics field. So we are thinking of having storerooms, thinking of having some apartments that will then accommodate learners. So next to the fields, that's what we are thinking of, storerooms, and then create the sport field also as an athletic field that we can host our zonal athletics here and our in-the-house athletics here. Then it will base on the whole of Swakopmund so that we can just uplift the standards. The school in the past have also produced a lot of sports people just from these the gravel soil that we're having. Now imagine if we can complete this stadium and having fields trained and be professionals on this sport, the grass field, how many learners can we produce that can go out there?
Yes, yes. So in terms of cost, how much would such a project cost?
Around about such a project will run it will run to 450,000, between 450,000 to 500,000 if you start it from scratch.
Yes, yes. Anything else you would like to add?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I hope this message will reach all the corporate world. There are people that we talked with in the past. They are still sitting with our letters. Please consider those letters and come back to us as how you can help us and assist in this project.
Erongo Talk brings you community news in the Erongo region. Erongo Talk aims to reach coastal residents, keeping them updated on what's happening in their community. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1of2.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: Erongo, The Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and Namibia Media Holdings. Erongo Talk focuses on community news, weather update, fishing report, helpful tips, as well as sport and entertainment. For news-related or advertising queries, contact erongotalk@synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
And now for your fishing report. Adri's Gat delivered this past weekend with some decent kop caught at the spot. Predikant's Gat also gave some big fish. It seems like the northern shores are finally giving the anglers something to smile about. Grumpy managed to fish that area on Sunday and hooked a fish of around 4 kilograms. He first tried choka as bait and managed to get the fish on sardines. According to Grumpy, what was interesting to see is that the fish were present in really shallow waters at Adri's Gat. The anglers that struggled to get distance actually caught more fish than the pro anglers casting the bait over 120 meters. Even novices managed to get some great fish. Marius Burger tried his luck at mile 17 in the vicinity of the Black Rocks. He used a 10-foot rod with a small fixed spool reel. It's a coffee grinder in fishing slang, and artificial lures. Marius made use of a method called drop shot fishing. This entails a jig head, a weighted hook, and then a paddle tail gets added to this weighted hook. This then in turn gets cast out and slowly retrieved back to shore. The cop take both bait and artificial lures. Marius managed to get 3 nice sized cop, and he says that using his light tackle outfit makes it super fun to catch these cop. They gave you a real run for your money. The best fishing times for artificial lures is early mornings before the wind picks up, as it's difficult to cast these lightweights against the southwester. The more distance one gets or can generate, the better. This leads to more productive time in the water and ups the chances of catching a few extra fish. The ski boats at Vierkant Klip are still landing young cop, while mile 6 produced a lot of blacktail this weekend, with the odd cop in between. Henry Loubser, an angling legend along our coast, said that he saw some big garrick around the boat, but that they simply didn't take live baits or lures. He mentioned that some of these garrick were in excess of 20 kilograms. Now those are big fish, and we can only hope that they will get on the bite soon. There was also a social get-together for the kayak anglers, and they managed to catch the following species: cop, blacktail, stumpnose, horse mackerel, bronze bream, catfish, and even hake. The top 3 anglers were Christian Fenwick, followed by Rudy Swartz and Mike Baum. Fun was had by all on the kayaks, with rather tricky conditions as the waves still had some kick in them. Conditions for the week and the weekend looks really favorable, with little swell and some good winds. We hope the fish play along and that the anglers are going to get some decent fish. And that concludes your fishing report for today.
Namibia Media Holdings will once again publish the sought-after special focus edition on the marine and fishing sector, which will cover in-depth insight on the industry, its role players in government and private sector, and its stakeholders in Namibia. The Marine and Fishing Focus will be published on Tuesday, the 22nd of February 2023 in the NMH daily publications, namely Republican, Namibian Sun, and Algemeine Zeitung. To find out more about the combined advertising packages, including print, social and digital media, as well as NTV, contact us at focuseditions@synergy.com.na.
region. For news-related or advertising queries, contact erongotalk@synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
En daarmee kom ons dan aan die einde van vandag se program. Onthou, ons is daagliks om 2 uur op DStv kanaal 285 of GoTV kanaal 94 te sien. Julle kan ook 'n groot verskeidenheid van programme op ons NMH aanlyn kanaal 1up2.com geniet. Kry toegang tot meer nuus en ander stories op ons webwerf www.erongo.com.na. Volg ons gerus op Facebook en raak deel van ons 100,000 sterk familie. Vir jou advertentiebehoeftes, kontak ons bemarker William Groenewald by erongotalk@synergy.com.na of stuur vir hom 'n WhatsApp of Telegram na 081-411-9604. Nou Rock and Roll Namibia bring die heuwels fantasties en Joe Black na Windhoek vir 'n musiekkonsert op die 27ste Mei. Kaartjies is nou beskikbaar by https://e-ticket.my.na. En daarmee kom ons dan aan die einde van vandag se program.